it's kind of confusing because, like, girl, that holiday literally just, like...
contradicts everything. Like, what do you mean, bro? But you know what?
You know what?
It is what it is. Okay. I don't want to say this. Like, I feel so bad.
Girl, I don't know, no shade. Like, I feel like it's real though. I don't think it's like, I feel like as long as you make it clear, like, you're not offending nobody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, but Bismillah, I'm just gonna say it. And before you make a face, I'm gonna clarify. If you only feel motivated during Ramadan, your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is seasonal. Let me clarify. Yes, this is the holy month. This is the month where we all need to lock in even more than we are, in all the other months. Shaitan is locked up. Cool. We can lock in, get rid of habits for, say, a month, and then even after that, maintain it. I know that. What I mean by this specifically is you literally don't practice at all, like, in general. You don't practice at all, doing things you're not supposed to. You don't pray, yada, yada, yada. Ramadan comes, and then boom, like, you're just like, I don't know how to explain it. You're like a hafiz out of nowhere. All of a sudden, you're a scholar. All of a sudden, you're this, and that. As soon as Ramadan is over, even on Eid day, you go right back to doing everything that you were doing before. It's just like, are you being performative? What is this? Because I don't understand that. I would never understand that.
Okay, so this is my take on it. I feel like obviously Ramadan is obviously like a month where you should feel motivated to do more.
Lock in.
It's a month where you're supposed to increase the ibadah. I understand that. I love it. I love when I see the girl who never wear the hijab wrap the hijab. I love it bad, but I feel like it becomes kind of like odd. I'm not one to judge, but like when like all of that stops in Ramadan. And I am aware that I ain't gonna lie, Shaitan be getting the best of us. Yeah. Our nerves, ourselves, we be getting the best of ourselves. Let's be sober. I understand that. But it's like, if you're not trying to make an effort to even like attempt to keep on doing your good deeds and all of that after Ramadan, that's the issue. Mm-hmm. Like you said, it shouldn't be to the point where like Eid day, you're already back to your nonsense. Like, no shade. I feel like, alhamdulillah, Ramadan is such a good... Like, this is a bit personal, but I feel like before Ramadan, like, I'm not gonna lie, my iman was really, really, really low. But even then, I was still trying to find little things that can increase it, and it still was not working. So, no shade. Like, I feel like the fact that Ramadan came, I feel so rejuvenated. No shade. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm so glad that it happened. And no shade. Like, now that I learned so many things, and I feel like, yes, it's easier to do certain things during the month of Ramadan. After the month, I feel like I'm gonna still try my best
to keep up
with and my hardest to keep up with it. I know it's gonna be difficult because Shaitan is back out, but it's all about intention. If you're generally trying to keep it up, then I'm not gonna lie, this does not go to you. But it's the point where like you're literally booking appointments for your wigs and it's not in the third before Ramadan's even finished, because that's a problem. Like, and another thing too, if you're already having on your head that you want to like sin and you're planning your sins before Ramadan's over, your fast are not gonna count.
That's what I'm that's what I'm targeting. Not people who, like, again, someone who doesn't pray all year, but you prayed all your prayers, tarawih, tahajjud, istikhara, all of Ramadan. That's good. Okay, you're trying. You did it for a month. SubhanAllah. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Ramadan, especially, make sure every Muslim is doing that. But doing what you just said, like, planning your sins ahead of time before Ramadan is over, because oh yeah, once this month is done, I'm finna go back to this.
Pre-planning this,
what?
That, and the third, like, girl, like, and I feel like I did watch this lecture the other day, and it really made me, like, before Ramadan, and it made me realize, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, we really don't take the opportunity of Ramadan, like, as we really supposed to. It's such a sweet month. We could do so much in this month, but I feel like we just let time go past, and I feel like, for me, for example, I feel like it was 3 Ramadans ago that changed my life. Ever since 3 Ramadans ago, I feel like Ramadan, you could really literally use this month to change your life. And this is for girls who are struggling with hijab, anything, struggling with being modest, any part, even if you're not a sister. If you're struggling with anything, I feel like Ramadan is the best month to literally just go on a clean slate. Like, literally. You know how girls be like, oh my God, I'm going to go to the gym during New Year's? Ramadan should be that month for Muslims. No shade. That's what I think. So I feel like no shade of, like, you're pre-planning your sins and like you just getting like it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, girl, like, I don't understand. Like, you're blessed to even be Muslim, and you have this blessed month, and you're not using it to your best ability and capability, girl. I ain't gonna lie, what you doing? Like, that's how.
And
I
that's
feel.
why I said it could also be a bit performative, because it's like you're doing Ramadan because everyone else is doing Ramadan. You don't want to look like not a bad person or like a bad Muslim, but you know what I mean, like someone who's just not on deen for real, not deening. And in your head, it's just like, oh, I can't wait for this month to be over. Like, I need to go do this. I need to go do that. I gotta go see this person. I gotta go to this event. I gotta wear this outfit. I'm gonna take this off when the month is over. Oh, I can't do this anymore. This defeats the whole point of Ramadan. Like,
and no shade, like,
mind you, there are people in the grave who wish they could have another month of Ramadan.
that's another
You're
thing.
here actively in the month of Ramadan, and you're
Just
taking
praying.
advantage. That's what, bro.
And no shade. Another thing is, like, who's to say Allah's watching 24/7? Who made it? You have to be normalized sitting after Ramadan. Like, Allah is not. His eyes don't go closed after the month of Ramadan. He's watching right now as you're watching this. He's watching us as we're speaking to you guys. He's watching us 24/7. So no shade. I feel like you should be a Muslim as if like you can see Allah.
Mm-hmm.
Practice your religion as if like you can see Him. Cause no shade. Like, if let's be real, if Allah was in our face right now, we will be shivering, shaking, and we will be on top of it. So why are we like? Oh, because the month of Ramadan is over. Why are we going back to our sins?
Yeah.
Am I gonna may Allah make it easy for those who honestly just cannot let go of their sins? Because honestly, I've been there, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been there. May Allah forgive us for our
I
sins.
mean,
Don't say, may Allah accept all our fasts and all our ibadah, and may Allah keep us steadfast even after the month of Ramadan. I mean. Okay, that was your take, right?
Yeah.
I love that one. No shade. I thought that needs to be said.
I was scared because, you know, a lot of people can take something and then interpret it in a wrong way, especially that one. But I'm glad we clarified.
I generally feel like you started a good way, because I feel
Yeah,
like the way I be hearing some girls say it, like, not even girls, they usually on TikTok, they be like, oh my God, like, oh, now you want to wear the hijab just to take it off after?
Like, yes,
that's disgusting.
Let them do that.
Let them do it.
That's the point of the month. But what we just clarified, like, if you have the mentality of, oh, I can't wait for this month to be over because I'm finna go back to doing everything that I was doing.
That's an issue. That's why I feel like intention is a really beautiful and really powerful thing in Islam. Intention is the base of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Not for nothing. Okay, there's a lack of individuality because everybody forced themselves to like the same things and they're afraid to be themselves.
I'm not gonna lie, that's so self-explanatory. Do we really have to elaborate?
Yeah, I don't think that's elaborate. I just feel like at this point, okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing wrong with liking things
matcha, going on walks, cafe aesthetics, and Manhattan. That's like all I see now.
Hot take matcha is that good though. Like,
No,
I wouldn't have been more.
But everybody, everyone is now copying that same aesthetic. Not everyone, but majority. Like, I see that all the time, and I'm like,
and
guys.
like, I remember growing up, it was so refreshing. And I'm gonna NYC. I feel like NYC used to be such a beautiful city where like you would see so much different people, so much different things, and everybody would get along. But nowadays, I feel like, especially in the area we're in now, I ain't gonna lie, everybody just want to be the same. Yeah. Everyone want to be fashion girlies, fashion boy. It's so strange. I ain't gonna lie, like 9 times outfits are trash. Two, like, just be yourself. No shade. Like, I generally loved when like everybody would just enjoy being themselves. No shade. Like, it was so beautiful, and I feel like it was so original. Everybody was so original. You never had to worry about somebody that, you know, like, just. It was just so strange. I feel like
when
nowadays
we were younger, you know how like we would not care about what we would post on Instagram, like
yes.
any video,
God, no.
picture, outfit. Now we would not care. We would just post. We would think we're serving. Now it's like you overanalyze every picture, every video,
story, like
every message that you want to write. Do you want to hold back your tongue? It's like, what? Girl, social media fried our brains. Let me tell you that right now.
All right, next puppy. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Speaking of social media is not a place where you need to publicize everything, whether it be your life, parenting, opinions. Keep it to yourself. It's embarrassing. I don't care. I have seen videos of mothers recording their children on live, screaming at them, exposing their business. Oh, you have 15 boys on your phone. You're sending them news, this, that, on live stream. And then the video goes viral. It goes everywhere.
But it's another self-explanatory.
Bro,
kind of like we said in the beginning, like, girl, be private about certain stuff. Like, I feel like certain stuff that...
But that's the problem. People, because social media is free, people abuse their free will and think they have to put everything online, including opinions. I promise you don't need to do that. And sometimes y'all sound really dumb. You could have just kept that to yourself.
I understand freedom of speech is a good thing, but sometimes keep those opinions to yourself.
Yeah.
Sometimes keep some of those information that we don't need to. And I take, we not doing nothing. Like, when I tell my the information y'all giving out is not useful at all. Like, just
Either that or it's not
you don't
new. It's
care that your
recycled.
daughter
Most of it is
got
recycled.
suspended. Yeah, no shit.
And it's just like, okay, get something new, or just keep your mouth shut.
It's tired. Next up.
You laughing is mad funny.
In order to have kids, you need to be able to accept the fact that your kids will not be exactly what you want them to be, and like the idea you have of like your kids to be. Personally, I feel like a lot of people have kids, and obviously, like I feel like as a parent, I'm not a parent, obviously, so I don't know why I haven't said that. But like, I feel like when you're a parent, you have goals that you want your kids to do. You want your kids to be better than what you did. You don't want your kids to go through the same path you did. Granted that, but I feel like, for example, if your kid, this may kind of be the wrong platform to say this, but if your kid is gay, for example, who are you to be like, no, my kid will not be gay. My kid cannot be this, that, and the third. Obviously, the way you upbring your kids, they can obviously have, like, it can affect that. But I feel like if you're not prepared for anything to happen with your kid, I don't think you should have kids. If you're not prepared for if your kid to be this, that, and the third, for your kid to do this, that, like, this, that, if you're not prepared for none of that, why have kids? At the end of the day, you're raising a human being who's going to make hers or her own decisions, and one day have their own opinions, structure their own thoughts. So it's like, if you're not ready for all of that, if you want your kids to agree with every single thing you say, you want a slave. You don't want a kid. That's
that also goes for health too. Like, be prepared that your child could possibly have Down syndrome or autism. They could deformalities. Like, it could be anything, disabilities, whatever. Don't just assume, oh, because you're good and healthy, or so you think you are, your child will end up the same way. No, you need to prepare yourself that if your child ends up being, someone with like deformalities or disability, autism, whatever it is, there will be nights where you will be up 24 hours, 48 hours in the hospital with your child, or you need to cater to your child more, or your child won't be compatible, but it's out of their power, You need to be prepared for that. And you need to make sure that as a mother or as a father, you would love your child the same way regardless. A lot of people don't prepare themselves. Yeah, a lot of people don't prepare themselves for that. And it's really sad to see, because you grow up neglecting your own flesh and blood because they didn't come out the way that you wanted them to. It will never work that way.
Like,
you can always... Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, continue, girl.
You can always play your part as a parent, like you said. Their upbringing, like you did the basics correctly. But someone will always find their own character or their personality through others as well. You have to understand school plays a role in that. The neighborhood plays a role in that.
You are
social media, TV, etc. Yes. Children will pick up on their own personalities, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Like, yes, you are what you would like, where you come from, your upbringing. But once your kid goes out in the real world, you cannot control that. As a parent, you can control what like TV shows they watch when they're little. But once they become 18, 19, 20, and they go high school and college and they exposed to different things, that's dumb. Mm-hmm. That's all dumb. Mm-hmm. And no shit, I feel like parents also, this may not go to every single parent, but like, no shit, your kid did not ask to be here. You decide to have kids, go through the whole 9 months, you decide to do that. So no shade. Whatever your kid wants to be, let them do that. Unless obviously like it's something like really bad and they're going on the wrong path, then obviously you can correct them. But if it's something that's honestly not harmful at all and it's just not your version of what happiness and success look like, that's on you. Like, no shit, your kid did not ask to
Another thing, there are some people who have children and did not heal from their childhood trauma plus whatever trauma that came with them as teenagers and or adults, and they project it onto their children and expect their children to understand because they went through that too.
Okay, I have a question. How do you feel like in order to have kids you need to heal from your childhood trauma? Or
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I 100% feel that way. I'm sorry, but I do. Because why would I want to bring a child into this world knowing that I hadn't even healed or forgave my parents for whatever it is that they did to me? Now I'm putting all of that trauma, those burdens and whatnot to my baby.
Yeah, it's just not fair to
and then the child grows to hate themselves or question, what did I do wrong? Now that this is stuck in it's sad, and now it's stuck in their head.
I love you. What? Like you clocked, like literally you clocked everything.
Nah, I love you too, but honestly though, you have to think about those things because we're alhamdulillah, we have this mentality because we want to be mothers, we want to have children, big families, whatever. But there are people who really don't think this way, and it's so sad because why do you have children then?
Oh my God, thank you. But I feel like, why do you tell me I have children? This does not make sense. Y'all act like y'all hate y'all children or because of what you went through in your past. Like, it's not fair on you and it's not fair on your kid. Whatever happened with your parents, that's not fair on you. And what you're putting onto your kids is not fair on your kids. When we have kids in this world, they're innocent. They didn't do anything to. So it's like all this hardship.
Like,
I don't get it. I feel like a lot of people do not deserve kids.
Oh, I'm so sad.
It makes me so sad because I feel like I know a lot of people who like have parents that are really just traumatizing and they generally don't do nothing, and it makes me question, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, what was the point of having kids if you're just gonna put them through all this hardship for what? Like, I just don't understand.
Because you went through it, mind you, your child didn't even exist at this time. What does that have to do with them?
And thinking about it is like no shade. Like when I have kids, I just really, inshallah, I just want to be the best mom I can.
You will. You will.
Not like you will too though.
You will.
But see though. Yeah. Wait, that was my take. That was my take, right?
That was yours.
All right. Yeah.
You body that.
May Allah just make it easy, you know, shade.
I mean,
like, I'm scared.
I'm going to say it the exact way I wrote it. Yeah, this generation lacks critical thinking skills. Go open a book or something, bro. What's up with y'all? And I honestly stand on that. I don't know what happened to authenticity. I don't know what happened to opening up books. I don't know what happened to expanding your knowledge, but
open up books.
But for some reason in this generation or even the upcoming generation, yeah, so you give somebody like a source of information or you explain something to them and they literally cannot comprehend what it is that you're telling them. Either that or they cannot analyze on their own whatever information they're obtaining, and they cannot make their own perspective, opinions, or even just understand it, period.
Yeah.
Not even the basic part. And it's so scary to me because what happened? Like,
can I answer that? I low-key feel like COVID fried our brain. Even me, I feel like with COVID made me feel so dumb. But I feel like, honestly, like, girl, we all experienced that. Why are we still not actively picking up books, actually, like, doing, like, activities that help our brain, like, brain function a little bit more? Why are we not doing that? I feel like a lot of us just accepted that we're dumb.
Whoa!
No, I feel like that's the case. A lot of people just accept, like, whatever. Like, they're just chronically online stuff where they think, like gaining education from TikTok,
yes.
Twitter, Instagram. That's not... Pick up a book, bro. Like, no shit. I'm not saying pick up a... Because I'll take... A lot of guys be like... Self-help books. I hate self-help books. No shade. I hate it so bad. I tried it. I can't. And I feel like those books are really an easy way to help and like increase like your like intellectuality. But no shit, I just can't. I love me a thriller book. I love me a romance book.
I was about to say,
yes,
even murder mysteries can help your mind with critical thinking because as the reader, you can put pieces together on your own and try and guess. Okay, which character is the one who murdered Stacy or whatever? Like, you know what I mean? Games as well. Chess.
Yeah.
What happened to chess? Like, chess is such an amazing game for your mind, for discipline, even just playing sports, being active, any sorts of productivity, exercise, again, reading or writing even. What happened? Like, what happened?
I don't know. It's such a culture shock. When I was in Brazil, you would actually see people just being active and a lot of people just reading books in the street. I kid you not. Like when I went there, I was like, wait, in America, like I see why like America's a laughing stock because no shade, like
we're really
I don't know. Like I feel like it's just what happened to us, and it makes me really wonder. Like our next generation of kids, how, like. You know how we had toys and stuff growing up? Mm-hmm. Babies don't want to play with toys no more. It's just a straight iPad. So what's gonna happen?
I don't know.
I feel like we're just getting
we can prevent that for our own children, but as a whole, like.
And another thing, what happens to like speaking more than one language? Like no shit. I feel like nowadays,
yes! Oh my.
Okay, wait, go first.
No, hold on. I was gonna say, not gonna lie. Now, like. People really romanticize when someone can speak more than one language.
Like, no shit. Okay, wait. This is different from, like, for example, if I hear somebody speak, like, German, I'll be like, wait, it's kind of tea. But, like, and one be like, oh, my God, you speak more than one language? Like, and I messed up this whole ICE situation. Like, no shade. Why do we feel like because we live in America that, like, we're obligated to, like, no shade, speak English? No shade, people who just got here. As long as you're trying to speak English, I don't see an issue. But, like, why do you expect people who just came to this country 4 or 5 years ago to speak fluent English?
Mind you, this country was built on lots of native tribal languages, not English. So.
And another thing that gags me, too, when I travel to different countries, do you learn their local language? No, you speak English.
Literally.
So I'm so confused. Why do you feel like when people come here and people don't speak English, it's such a culture shock? Not everybody cares about English. No shade, Brazil, they did not care about English at all. Like, they don't care about that. No shit, they do not. Like, I feel like you'll only catch European countries caring that much about English. English is not a big thing. Hot take, I feel like they made it seem like... Obviously, it's like a global, universal language. Nobody cares.
It's propaganda. I'm telling you, it's propaganda. And it's frying our brains.
Nobody cares.
Your turn.
Is it
your turn? Yes, your turn. Guys, this is fun.
I love that topic.
But I'm low-key so nervous as we're recording. So I'm like, oh my God, if we drop this episode.
Yeah, I gotta watch what I gotta say. Because no shade, I feel like the stuff I would say to you if the camera is not on. Kabako.
Kabakodre.
Alright, this is like my Islamic ones. Oh, damn. Okay. Some Muslims treat religion like a status symbol and not a responsibility. And what I mean by that, I feel like, for example, if you finish the
Okay,
Quran,
Valley girl.
yeah,
Like,
and if you're
are we just gonna like finish the episode like this? Because we can.
No,
but I don't think we
so.
should.
I don't think it's pleasing.
All right, Queen.
You're
Go
really
ahead.
from like New York and all, so you know, really.
New Yorkers. We
Yeah.
native New Yorkers. What you talking about?
Yeah.
My big black puffer?
Yeah.
I
and
need
my
that.
Timbs.
Word. Word
That's
of
what I
word
was
of
saying.
bro.
Or like, but for example, if you went to Umrah, may Allah accept it. If you are Hafiz or a Hafiz, I feel like this is not for everybody, but I feel like some people make it seem like, oh my God, like this person is Hafiz, I gotta respect them. I gotta, like, no, it's none of that.
I gotta bow down. I gotta bow down
like,
to them.
Like, obviously, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you memorize the Quran, that's so impressive, and I will forever, like, I will give you more respect. No shade, I will, because that's impressive. Like, that's, girl, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah, but like, I'm not gonna worship you it don't make you like
any different,
any better than me, or because you did. We're all Muslim at the end of the day, and obviously, like, Allah is the only one who knows our rank. That's it. But at the end of the day, all because you did this, that, and the third, you went to Umrah, this, that, and the third, you started a hijab brand. That doesn't make you any better than the next person. So no shit. I feel like a lot of people, they don't practice religion because they want their goal to be Jannah. They practice religion simply because they want
a status.
Even
like
for example,
like put it in a hierarchy. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm above you now because I'm a Hafiz.
Or even let's not even think about what Islam. Let's say like, oh, I'm Muslim, so I'm better than the next person who's a non-Muslim. No shade, maybe yeah, but like, I don't know. I just feel like you should not be practicing Islam strictly for that reason, if that makes sense.
No, actually, I agree with you on that. Just because you're Muslim doesn't make you better than someone who's not Muslim, because somebody could be extremely faithful to Christianity and following it by the book, whereas you can just be a Muslim by name and literally not be doing anything.
And literally, let's not forget, you could be a non-Muslim, you could be a prostitute, literally like selling your body for years, and you could still make it to Jannah simply because you gave a cat water. A stray cat water. So it's like, girl, like, no shade. Yeah, we're Muslim. Yeah, we're low-key going through the easy path to get to like Jannah, but at the end of the day, we're not better than the next person. Arrogancy is gonna be like
the death of you, and it's gonna bring you to Jahannam. Ooh,
all right.
One more.
Yeah, one more, right?
We'll do one more because
okay,
we gotta wrap it up. Okay.
But girl, I have OD I didn't even get into though. No shit. Mm-hmm. I have OD that I didn't even get into.
Okay, you wanna keep going? We can keep going.
We can keep going. Yeah.
This is my last one. I think. Yeah, this is my last one. I'm gonna just say it. Zodiac signs are used to cover up the fact that you're just a crappy person.
Yeah, no shade. Why are we even believing that? Like, oh my God, I'm a Cancer. That's why I get that. You know,
my
Cancer
attitude
be bugging out.
I'm a Sagittarius, so you know we just crazy. we not as an Aries though. Like we always just like this. Like we always
It's dumb.
What? Es que fare bila.
Es que fare bila.
Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean?
I just think it's really dumb and no shade. Like, what's good? Y'all get me is y'all be old doing that. I be seeing 40 years old still talking about like zodiac signs. I don't understand.
And it'll like you will literally have the crappiest characteristic trait of yourself or whatever. Well, yeah, girl, because I'm a Leo. Like,
girl, fix yourself.
Where's your accountability, sister?
That's
now you're literally your entire personality is built on because I'm a Libra, like, you know, he a Cancer, so you know we get along because I'm a Libra and Libras are
like, baby, wake up. And I be gagged because I really be seeing only old people say this, and I just be like, girl, like, what happens to
I see youngins say this all the time.
I'm scared, no shade, like,
I'm like, okay, you believe what you want, fine, but why are you making all of your excuses? Because I'm an Aries. Are you crazy?
I don't get it. Okay, so since we are short on time, let me just try to run through this. Okay, sometimes there's then no excuse to miss prayer. I say this because no shade, like, obviously you can't pray in dirty areas. Obviously, we know that, but there's only some people, I guess, who live in like a big city. But like, girl, I feel like a portable prayer mat is literally like $4 or $5. It's nothing. On top of that, finding a space to pray. I feel like if you live in a big city, there's so much stores around us with dressing rooms. There's so much local masjids. In places who don't have local masjids like that, like, girl, let's be honest, you can always find a local park. I feel like there's no excuse to miss Salah. Like, literally none at all. Unless, obviously, you're traveling, there's no excuse. I feel like we normalize the fact, like, oh my God, I'm going to make it when I get home. I'm not gonna lie, like, me personally, I pray in public now, but it took me a while to get there. I feel like at first, obviously, I struggled with what people say, what people think, but, like, girl, no shit, y'all don't be tired, like, praying a mini tarawih when y'all get home because you miss the hood, Asr, and Maghrib, and Isha. It's just too much. I feel like we normalize missing prayer and they're just praying when we get home. And also, like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a lot of people just be lazy to take wudu when they're outside. Which is understandable because I just hate a bathroom that's not my home bathroom. That's understandable, but, like, girl, let's be real. Like, you care about that or you care about missing salah? Next one.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna go?
No, I was gonna say I agree. I am still working on that though, so may Allah make it easier for me.
I mean,
but I will say Freema is definitely the person who helped me get out my comfort zone and like normalize praying in public, because I used to never do that until like we started hanging out a lot, and I would see her like take out her tapi and just start praying. I'm like, let me do the same thing, you know. And then now when I'm by myself, I'll do it. Like in public, I'll do it.
And like, obviously, like, we live in a world where there's a lot of hateful people. Just be careful.
Yeah. That's the one thing that used to scare me, though. I'm like, what if I imagine I'm just praying peacefully and somebody comes behind me to...
Yeah, just be careful. Their prayer do come first, though. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing Allah's gonna come to you for.
That's true.
I'm gonna just do like 3 more.
Like rapid fire, or do you wanna...
Okay, having sex and... Also, not sex. Sex. I can't say the word. How you say it? Sex.
Like sectors?
Yeah.
Okay, sectors.
Oh, yeah, having sectors in Islam is dumb. It should only be the Quran and Sunnah. And no shade. Well, I was reading it. Like, for some reason, I did find this. Okay. Surely you have nothing to do with those who have made division in their religion and become factions. Their matters with Allah, and He will indeed tell them in time what they have been doing. So I understand, like, it just don't make sense to me. Why are you having different sectors in Islam? We're all one. At the end of the day, and Allah does say, like, no shade, like, if you do have sectors, you're just not Muslim. Because no shade, we all believe one Shahada, so, and we all believe one Sunnah and one Quran. So why are we just...
What sectors as in what? Like Shia? Like...
Stuff, Shia, Sunni, Salafi, like, stuff like that is mad stupid. No shade, I just don't understand. Like, it's just mad dumb. At the end of the day, I understand we do have different schools of thoughts. That's different from having different sectors. That's different.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I agree with that. Bow.
Hijabi versus non-hijabi hierarchy. Wearing the hijab doesn't make you any better than a Muslim who doesn't really wear the hijab. And sometimes it be the hijabis who really be the mean girls. Yeah, you want to elaborate on that? Or you good?
No, yes, I agree with you. Bro, I know, and not to compare, but I'm going to say anyway, I know people who are non-hijabis who be deaning way more than women who wear the hijab.
Yeah.
Hijab does not make you any better. Hijab, that's another thing with the whole hierarchy status thing. When someone sees a niqabi or a hijabi, it's automatically, oh my God. Like, oh my God. No, I can't say this around her. Oh, I can't tell her this. Oh, because she's going to...
It just don't really...
I'm confused, like... What did I turn into? A queen or something? I've always been a queen. But but you know what I mean? It's like, you see someone throw the hijab on or the niqab on, and now it's all of a sudden this, oh my God, like, I need to be so careful around her. I need to... Calm down.
And I say, why are we judging the next person because they're not wearing the hijab? That's between them and Allah at the end of the day. I feel like we really have no place to be judging people. We can have our opinions, but to be out open and be like, oh my God, why she does that and the third... Girl, it just don't really make sense to me.
I think a lot of it stems from projection. People who had to wear the hijab at a really young age.
I was thinking that.
It's definitely that. It's definitely that. And if it's not that, then you're just a hater. Because what's wrong with you? Like, I'm confused. Like, calm down again.
My last one.
Idususma.
Arab superiority in the masjids creates a toxic environment for new Muslims, reverts, and non-Arab worshippers, which includes, like, Asian, Black, African, whatever. Mm-hmm. Being Arab doesn't give you a VIP access to the masjid. Islam is universal, and being Arab doesn't make you a better Muslim than the next person. And the masjid is for everyone. Me personally, I feel like growing up, they just made it seem like if you was Arab, they gave you like, you were so much closer to Allah just because you were Arab. Mm-hmm. And no shade, nobody care. Like, no shade, nobody care if you're Arab. And I feel like because, and I feel like, especially in like big cities, like, you should be used to seeing Black Muslims. You should be used to seeing Spanish Muslims. Like, you should be used to seeing stuff like that. So no shade, why are we getting dirty looks in the masjid because we're...
Mind you, when you go to Umrah, you're gonna see everyone from all over the world there.
And what guys me down, I be hearing so much from people who did Umrah. They be saying they experienced racism over there, and it be black me because like, are you guys not used to seeing a bunch of different people? It's like I'm so confused. Like, why do you
my
think?
thing is, why are you so pressed that I'm darker than you? What?
Like, I'm so confused. Like, Islam does not believe to Arabs. I'm so lost. Another thing too, like, why are we throwing away our identity and replacing it with Arab culture to be closer to Islam? You know what I mean? I don't know. Quran only like requires us to cover our body. And yes, an abaya is like obviously it's Arab clothes. That's that. But it's also it goes with abides with the rules of Islam, and so does any other African attire, Asian attire. Like, I'm so confused. Why do we feel like we gotta drop everything, drop, stop, and roll to be Arab?
And I think that's where the whole, remember the debate on TikTok, like, oh, is bazin modest, or is and just any cultural clothing period, doesn't matter where you're from. Again, Asian countries, African countries, even like Latinos, for example, because they, oh my God, because they compare abaya, which is something that's Arab, to their own culture, and if it doesn't look exactly like this, and automatically it's not modest. Baby, it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. Sometimes there are clothes from our cultures that are even more modest than this. I'm confused.
I just don't get it.
Since when did being Arab or just Arabs period or Arab Muslims become the how do you say, the example?
Hashtag I will never look at it.
Mind you, what is the UAE doing right now?
Oh.
Free Sudan.
Free Sudan.
So I'm confused. What are they doing in Dubai? Like, I'm confused. And y'all know. My thing is, y'all know. So let's not act stupid. Y'all know already.
And I feel like the only person I would ever look up to would be Prophet Muhammad. Like, I feel like with Salam, you would
never
catch me looking up
because
to
he's that's the only person we should be looking up to. Like, I'm confused.
I think that was the last one, guys. So
did we let it out? Did you let it all out?
Let me see if there's anything that I really want to punch bag. Okay, we talked about this. We got too comfortable sharing foreign to ibadah on social media to the point where it's performative. Performative ibadah is becoming way too normalized to the point where if you're not posting your reciting or you got the masjid, they just think you're not deening. We talked about this though. I just feel like, girl, y'all make it seem like if you're not posting you praying, it's not in the third, you're just not deening. And I know shit, if you are posting it, it's kind of shame because like Allah doesn't like that. He wants you to keep all your good deeds in your state to be by the private. Everything.
Mind you, who are you proving yourself to?
No shit, because I'm not moved by that. So next. Yeah.
You clocked it. I'm sorry.
But before we close this out, I do want to say, like I said before, if any of you guys are offended or feel like I said anything wrong, may Allah forgive me and may you forgive me. And I just know that my intention was not to harm anybody or offend anybody, just to, you know.
I mean, same. Again, we're not scholars. We're not whatever. This is just our personal
opinions.
Hot takes, opinions. And again, if we harmed you in any way, shape, or form, please forgive us and may Allah forgive us. I mean, because we really do have good intentions behind this, believe it or not. I just feel like there are certain things people are afraid to say that you should not be afraid to say. Like, we all know this is the truth. No shade.
No shade.
Let's not act. No tea, no shade. You see it every single day. Like,
whoa.
Whoa.
You guys sound good today.
Wait, what?
But I do want to say I love you guys so much, and I'm so excited for season
TikTok
2.
editors, wake up! What are y'all doing? We need our edits. Let's just go. Ready?
Bad.
Let's act like we're talking to each other and make ourselves look cute.
Okay, bye guys.
Wait. Another announcement. We're having events, y'all. So please tune into the Brown Souls and Baraka Instagram page, TikTok page, whatever. We want to see y'all there. We want to meet all of you guys.
Hello.
Meet and greet because we're so famous. We have like 500,000 followers. Like, oh my God. Like, tickets are $1,000 to come in. And
VIP is 4K.
Every second y'all have with us and every picture will be another
4,000
on top of that. So yeah, just keep that in mind, y'all.
Assalamu alaikum, Baraka Queens.
Assalamu alaikum, Queens.
Love y'all.
Vamos lá, Mubarak.
Ciao.